just want to tell y'all that deja vus are glitches that's in the matrix. It's glitches. You have to pay attention to the people. You have to pay attention to the people who you constantly see. You're gonna see the same familiar faces, yo. You just have to be observant. You have to see. When you unplug, when your eyes are open, spiritually awakened, you're gonna see everything. But you gotta pay attention to the deja vu. You're gonna see those same color cars I already told you about. You're gonna see the same color cars parked. You're gonna see the same color cars pulled up. You're gonna see how people move out here. You're gonna see the same colors that they wear. You have to catch. Pay attention to the glitch. Pay attention to the body language of people, how they move around you, because they move very differently, especially when you're observing the spiritual. Pay attention to the deja vus, because you're gonna constantly see the same people. And even if they switch it up, you're still gonna see that same person, even when they try to switch it up. That same person multiple times, different times of the day, but it's that same person. No matter if it's a neighbor, no matter if it's a gold broker, it doesn't matter who it is. You're gonna see these same people. You gotta pay attention to your environment. So let's say, it doesn't matter where you live at, right? Let's say you're going into your building, right? Just to go inside. You had enough of your day, you wanna go inside, you wanna chill. Let's say you see this specific person who's walking the door. They coming in at the same time like you, right? This could be a neighbor, it don't matter who it is, but you know who this person is, you see their face. They come in, they say a few words here and there. The next day, or a few days later, doesn't matter. That same moment happens again with that same person. It's like they're clocking. It's on cue, on timing. You're going in, here comes that person coming in when you're coming in. It's not a coincidence. Deja vus is not supposed to happen. It's a glitch. Those be your agents. Those be the actors. Those niggas are the ones that be body hacked. That you keep the iron. Yeah, from those who you know and don't know, but you gotta pay attention to your surroundings. You gotta pay attention to the people who you see. It's not a coincidence that you're reliving that event. It's not a coincidence that that person is repeating and saying the same conversation that they said previous. No. It's not a coincidence. You peep the glitch. You see who the actors are. So let's say even if you in your hallway, taking a little sip, enjoying your little evening, but you in your hallway, here comes a certain time, here comes this neighbor coming out, smiling at you and talking like that. The next time that happens, you're gonna see that same person at the same time or a different time, but it doesn't even matter the time, how it changes. You're gonna see the same person try to relive the same event and say the same thing to you. Doesn't matter the time. You have to pay attention to the people. That's how you spot your agents, monitoring spirits. That's how you see people who get body hacked, the actors. They're everywhere. Once you see, and I'm talking about see, you're gonna see the color patterns from cars. You're gonna see the color patterns on people. You're gonna see how people act around you. You're gonna see those turning on corners on cue, coming out of buildings on cue. Those in their cars, opening the door and coming out of their car on cue, going into their car. Everything is on cue, is on timing. It's because you see everything for what it is. But you gotta pay attention to the people that you constantly see. Those same people, because you're gonna constantly see the same people. So I just want y'all to know, man, deja vus, when people experience that, and a lot of y'all that experience that, it was like, wait a minute, this conversation happened before. I'm reliving this again. Didn't we talk about this before? Didn't I see you at this? Don't sleep on that. That's a glitch. You are now aware of that glitch. Now that person's an actor, that person's an agent. That's your monitoring on cue on everywhere you go, watching these people. They get body hacked. Oh yeah, there's a lot of actors walking out here too. Pay attention to the colors that you see on people, because you're gonna see a lot of the same colors on people. Pieces of it, but you're going to constantly see these specific colors on people. The cars, what you see out here. Because you see through the matrix, you see through the glitch. Yeah, a lot of these people ain't human. These niggas is NPCs, these niggas is bots. Some of these people are still programmed and body hacked and controlled, and they're gonna be used. Don't matter if you heard the honk in between. It don't matter if you know them or you do not know them. So I just want y'all to know this. Pay attention to your environment, your surrounding. Because it ain't a coincidence that you run into the same people. It's not a coincidence that you reliving that same event again with the same people you constantly see. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Pay attention to the moment, the scenery, the conversation, who you see. Because you're going to constantly see these people at this. It doesn't matter the day. It doesn't matter the time. You're going to experience that again at a different day, different timing, but it's that same specific person. You have to pay attention. Deja vus, ladies and gentlemen. Deja vus. I need you to know this. That deja vus is a glitch. So if you ever experience a deja vu, when you feel like you're reliving this moment again, or you feel like there's a certain event, whether you speak to this person or don't, but it's happening again, the scenario, yeah, it's a glitch. You peeped it. You saw it. Those niggas are your agents. Those niggas are your monitoring spirits. They're characters and actors, and they just, yeah, you peeping that. I heard the honk in between that. Yeah, pay it. You have to read the room. That's why I keep telling y'all. Read the room, the environment, read people. Pay attention to the color codings, what they do. That's why I tell you how they speak out here. Because the tactics never change. It never changes, ladies and gentlemen. Never. Never. Deja vus is a glitch. It's all a glitch in this matrix. Pay attention to the people you constantly see, because you're going to see these people. Always. Pay attention to the people. The people. You're going to see these same people. And even if the matrix and these people try to switch it up a bit, those same niggas is still you're going to constantly see these. You heard that on cue? See? You're going to see the same people, no matter how they try to change it. But the tactics don't change. They might try to change the person, but the tactics don't change. And then you're going to constantly see that same person different times and different things and scenarios. But pay attention to your environment and people. Read them. Once you learn how to read the energy, read the people, you can see them spiritually and physically. Nigga, you already see how the scenario's playing out. These gang stalkers and stalkers, monitoring spirit, they don't know how to play it. They don't know how to play it. Maybe to the person who's programmed out here and blinded and don't know what's going on. But they do it in people's faces. Those of y'all who see, I see, they don't know how to play it off. They looking at you. They see that light in you. They don't know how to play it off. They don't. They don't. And that's why they call that, what, the gang stalking program, the no-touch rule. So think about it like this, right? Besides the deja vu. The no-touch rule, which is why this program is the reason why there's a lot of mass shootings, unalivings, job losses, is because this program is done in a way that the person who sees and speaks it, they got to make that person look like the liar. And the perfect scenario for this, a lot of y'all experienced this, right? So this is how I'm going to break it down to you, to know how this program is. So a lot of y'all as kids, right? A lot of y'all as children, y'all got reprimanded, right? By your parent, or you got reprimanded by somebody, right? You know that you was in the right. But the person who's reprimanding you, you see the people behind that person, and we were all kids. We all know what's up. We know how the game was played. But the people that's behind the person that's reprimanding you, talking to you because you the one that got lied on and all that, and they yelling at you. But that person that's behind the parent, or that person that's behind the person that's speaking to you, that person don't see what that person's doing, and they make their faces at you. Ha 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 ha. And you the one that's telling the truth, but they reprimanding you. But that person in the background and that people in the background, they the ones making faces. So think about how that no-touch program rule is with this gang stalking, that illegal quote-unquote. That all of y'all that see the tactics, all of y'all that see exactly what's going on out here, how you read the environment, how you read the energy and read these people, they got to make you look a certain way because you see through all of them. And all those people involved, because of how you see it, they are the ones that's behind those people, like, that's exactly how it is. And that's the reason why they call it a no-touch rule. It's because it's like, how can we mess with this person? And like, we know what we do with our color coding tactics and trying to mess with this person's psyche and throw magic and all this in this person's way. But they tell them the truth, but we got to make that person look crazy. And because there's a lot of us, and we are people who control the media, and we are people who, you know what I'm saying, that control a lot of things. Who's going to believe that person who's telling the truth? Or who's going to believe that? We can make this person look a certain way or go through something and have everybody go against this person. Y'all niggas better wake up. That's as real as it gets. This is why they call it the no touch. Because it's like, you see what you see. You see these people, how they move, code each other, the color codings. You see it. You see everything. You see through people. You see the tactics. You heard that on cue? See? It ain't a lie. You see the tactics. You call it out. You expose it. And you know what's beautiful about that? You heard the honk in between? How many of y'all, even when y'all see this video, how many of y'all have gone through your day, especially I'm talking about the loyal people who've been following me, how many of y'all have been going through your day and everything that I have talked to you about, exposed it to you, about the color codings, how they talk out here with the hat flipping and the eye touching and the one headlights and all this stuff, how they do it out here? How many of y'all have been seeing that on your daily walks out here, from how people move out here and how funny they act? And how many of y'all are catching the color coordinations from people? And how many of y'all are now starting to see how people act weird towards you, from family, friends, co-workers, strangers, associates, people's spirits, how they moving? Based off of all of y'all following me, everything that I have been sharing with you, I know for a fact that a lot of y'all experience it too when y'all out here. You see how they moving out here because it's all over the world. They do it. The tactics never change. Did you hear that? Never. They don't change. Never changes. They all gonna do the same thing. I don't care if it's a different person here and there. It don't change. When a person's spirits bother, they all gonna act the same way. They're gonna do it the same. Even if it's a new person that's trying to come into your life or be in your space to see who you are, you're gonna constantly see that person from time to time on cue. Remember, everything is on cue. So I just want to let y'all know that Déjàvus, ladies and gentlemen. Did you hear the horn on cue when I said that? See, pay attention to the noise. Déjàvus. Y'all saw that movie with Denzel Washington, Déjàvu. That's a good movie too, but again, Déjàvu is a glitch in the Matrix. All of you all over this world who have experienced a deja vu moment or have been continuing seeing people or reliving a certain scenario with certain people, the same people asking the same repeated questions again, that's the glitch. Those are your actors. Those are your monitoring spirits. You see through the glitch. Don't sleep on that. Unplug. Stay awake. Don't go to sleep. You see. You see. And you already know exactly what's really happening in this world, man. You saw Terminator, right? iRobot. That's exactly what's really happening out here. They clone Tyrone. They Live. Fallen with Denzel Washington. The Truman Show with Jim Carrey. 40 Days, 40 Nights with Josh Hartnett, the comedy with the semen retention. Did you hear that on Q too? See? All of those movies, and all of y'all who have been following me, all of these movies that I have named to you is the reality of your world. We're talking about the truth. That's the truth. And you're seeing it now with all this AI and how these people are trying to chip humans with the machine. See? The real Terminator warned you. iRobot. So it don't matter what's happening in this world. It don't matter what people trying to do. The real thing is that AI. That's the truth. All of that's happening. Don't worry about the left side, the right side, Democrats, Republicans, and all that. No. Don't sleep on that. Everybody's playing a role. A role. If you are awake, you are awake. You see. You know what's up already. And you know that we ain't the only people on this earth that are humans, man. Because they walk among us. Inhumans. Shape-shifting. Body hacking. What if I told you that the Marvel and DC movies and TV shows is deeper than what they want to tell you? Marvel and DC is deeper. What if I told you that that was about y'all? Huh? What? He said what? Marvel and DC, movies and TV shows. What if I told you that those shows and movies was based on y'all? Pay attention, because there are hidden messages in those movies too. All of them have messages. Stay awake. Go to sleep. Plug. And you know what I find interesting? A lot of these buses have the term hybrid. Hybrid. All these MTA buses, hybrid. You have to pay attention. There's a reason why these niggas use certain wordings, certain signs, numbers. Come on. All these buses calling hybrids. I'm telling y'all, a lot of y'all are not human out here, man. Y'all see what people don't see. You do. Y'all know what's up already, man. Stay awake. Unplug. Stay with the Most High. Pray for a hedge of protection, alright? Because this is more spiritual than physical. You heard that on cue? See?